Hey guys, I am just in the cave at the moment. So my cave's a garage as well as a cave. So I said, like, again, I'm going to try and make as many videos as I can, start putting them out. What am I going on at the moment? Because I can't get out and do any camping and survival stuff. I'm, at present, very soon, hopefully. I'm just going to kind of go with like what my day to day is. So today we are going to be I'm going to kind of show you my steps here I take on what I do when it comes to the Kydex. Just airsoft guns there. Kind of what else I kind of get up to in here. So it's a bit of a kind of vlog type thing. So yeah, please tune in, subscribe, like, and I'll speak to you soon. All right, guys. So excuse me, just drinking out a bottle. Okay, so I've pressed here in my metal press with the foam. Obviously heated it up to temperature. I've done this now, so I'm kind of going for my rough outlook, how I want it to look. So, where I want my eyelets to go, the shape of it, how I want it to look. For example, for this one, the gentleman would like me to machine in between, so I said I would. Obviously, it's within my skill set to a point. So I'm just outlining. I know this, but it's just good practice for me. So yeah, so we're doing that. So that's one job to do today. I always have a jobs list up high, so I know what I'm doing for the day. So I've got a couple of holsters, a couple of knives. Yeah, that's it actually. There's not quite a lot left to do today. I have just made myself some mag inserts for this, for my belt kit. I've got some work coming up where I'll be actually on the range live firing, so I've got to make sure that's up to date. Otherwise, what's the point? So yeah, so I'm going to go through this. So I'm going to show you now. I drill the holes, and then we'll move on to my next little tip and kind of set up. So next part, I'm going to start drilling holes. So I'll drill all the holes I need to drill now. So I'll do that all the way around. And then we'll move on to the next stage, which I'll show you. Just a quick one for anyone that wants to. So the reason I've kept the knife in and I've clamped it is I found in the past when doing two-piece, if I don't do that, I start to get ever so slightly a little bit of movement. And therefore, when it comes to the end part and riveting, they ever so slightly don't match up. So just a little tip like I do. So now what I'm going to do is I'll go around and then we'll move on to the next stage. So next stage for me is take some bolts, put it through. So instead of now riveting, so I can then clean the inside nicely before I rivet and all that sort of. These just keep it all together for me. Because I'm about to go on the bandsaw and cut it. So oh, it falls out, I don't. So yeah, so next stage is bandsaw. So we now got a rough shape. Now I'm going to get to the sanding. Yeah, okay, it still looks ugly, but I'll show you what it looks like after we've done the sanding part. So we've done the sanding. This is kind of the rough sort of shape at the moment. I'll play around with it still to get it where I'll be, you know, super stoked about it. So, you know, with this, it doesn't matter which side is which, is the front. It will be determined by the way I put the rivets on, if that makes sense. You'll see when I get to that stage. So, kind of rough shape. You know, he sent me some pictures of what he wanted, so I'm trying to keep to that, but at the same time put a bit of my twist on it. So yeah, next stage is now to give it a good old clean up, see how it looks. I keep these bolts in nice and tight, and I get a rough idea of how the retention is already on it then. So we're going to give it a clean, and then we'll see how it looks. So next stage, we've give it a clean up, and I'll give it a very quick wet and dry, say wet and dry, a wet sand and cleaned up on the buffing. Now we're going to mill out some gaps here for him to be able to put any sort of loops he wants around it or attach it to a belt in a certain way. So that's the next stage. So we'll show you that as soon as it's done. So now we've riveted it, so it's in. Now we're checking the retention. I'm happy with that. You know, it ain't gonna call out. It's a good tug, which I like, and especially for big knives like this, I want it to be a little bit tighter than usual, because it's a big knife and they're heavy. So you want to make sure this is, you know, this is nicely secure in there, you know. So he's going to have it hanging off his leg. So let's just bring you over here. You know, he's going to have it hanging down here. So, you know, it needs to be nice and sturdy, nice and strong in there, not moving. And then when he needs it, he can get it out. You know, we're not in a war zone. This isn't trying to get it out as quick as possible. This is getting it out when you need to use it for a specific job. So yeah, so now we're just going to create the ferro rod holder for it. So guys, so this is kind of 90%, 95% done. So he's obviously got his ferro rod that goes in there, sits with his tape. Obviously, if he makes that bigger, then it isn't going to fit him. All right, but this is what he's given me, so if he keeps it at that sort of size, roughly, then that's what he's going to get. Obviously, we've got some drain holes down here. We've got the slits going down. So we've got the back piece. What we're just waiting for is a bit of tactical nylon, and then we'll be drilling, putting another piece on, and then we'll be riveting together, and it will have a loop so he wants to kind of let it swing. Obviously, he's got bits down here to loop paracord through if he needs to. So we just take it out. It's got a bit of fun ramp here. So when he has got it like this, he can just push it out, but other than that, it will just come out normally. So yeah, pretty happy with that. That's come out quite nicely. That was today's job. I like taking my time on it. So yeah, any questions? You want to see something that's a little bit more in detail in the sense of how I did things, you know, depending on what it is. I don't want to give all my secrets away. Not that there really are secrets. Then I will show you, more than happy to. So yeah, cool. Everyone, stay safe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, or follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Stay safe.